Well, we're at the lake, we're at the Carp Syndicate, and we've had a good look round. There's plenty of fish showing, we've seen loads, haven't we? Yeah, and like I say, we've got the tactics all sorted. Hopefully, although it's fishing not that great, we've got a chance of a bite. Going to get the gear out and get round here and get set up. Right, so you get the gear out and I'm going to go and sit on the rock and watch the fish, yeah? Right, we've chosen our spots, we've gone for peg 7, loads of features in this swim, it's like an egg box, features everywhere, 2 islands, you've got a bar that runs between the 2, great feature, it's got a couple of foot of water over it, and basically we fish up to the bar, fish patrol up in the warmer weather and get up on top of it. We've finally just seen a couple of fish get up on the bar, so there's a good chance we might get a bite there. Again, we're fishing tight around the islands and fishing down this island, and we've also found some areas. Nice little sunken island over there with about 6 foot of water over it in about 10 foot of water. And again, over that corner there, we found a nice little shelf that drops down. So the rods are out, they're on the money. Like I say, we just started to see a few fish sort of drifting away across here, and they have started just when the sun's got up now, just started to sort of run along the bar. We've seen a couple of shadows chase along the bar. So hopefully that's a good sign that basically they're going to get up here and start patrolling up and down here. So we're quite happy. We've got a couple of rods on the bar. The others are all elsewhere. If we obviously have any action or we see a lot of fish along the bar, then we might put an extra rod on there. But at the moment, we've sort of covered the whole area. And that's a good thing when we fish together, that we can basically, with the 6 rods, we can cover a large area and maximise our chances of getting a bite. So we first started going fishing together. Fletcher was into his football when he was younger, so he didn't really go fishing much, and you was more interested in your football, weren't you? Yeah. So we would normally go, I'd go in the winter over to Abbey Lakes in France, and he used to tag along, but I think he only came for the food, and he didn't really want into the fishing. And then as he got older, he started wanting to go more. School holidays is good because we can just get away, can't we? Summer holidays, you try and go as much as possible. And you've got into some decent lakes now, haven't you? So it means then that we're not fishing always day ticket waters where we have been before. So we've got a couple of syndicates now, and it's all sort of building itself all along, isn't it? And you're getting more used to it, aren't you?
Yeah, we occasionally planned it a few days before, and all packed up, did all the rigs and all sorted, and then occasionally we went after school. Yeah,
that's been, like I say, you've been sort of been doing short session carping in the summer, picking him up from school 3:15, getting changed in the van, haven't you? Yeah. Get there at 4, and with the place we've been going to at Elphick's closes at 7:15, so literally been going there, doing a bit of floater fishing, and then it's sort of an extra bonus trip, isn't it?
Yeah.
Because you wouldn't normally get that time to go.
Yeah, we've both been tying rigs, and I've been learning tying on my own rigs as well.
Yeah, you pretty much can tie most rigs now, can't you?
Yeah.
And I actually trust them now as well, so. We don't have like I say, single bivvies. We just, like I say, we still be buoying. I want to make sure he's safe and that on lakes. So we have a big bivvy, which we like I say, got very well sorted out. It's got a nice table in there, and we've got everything done. We sort of cook dinner together, don't we? Yeah. And sort of, like I say, sit in there, and we can sort of, in the evenings when it's dark, we sort of have a laugh and watch a football or do something, don't we?
Yeah. Debate what we're going to do next.
Yeah. And you like that side of things as well, don't you? You like the camping side of things. Yeah. I've been really impressed with the way this fishery's been run, and like I said, watched it from afar for a few years and saw that it was heading in the right direction. Ash has put some lovely fish in here, a lot of fish from VS Fisheries, and they're really cracking looking fish. And now they're growing in, so it's got, like I say, there's 60 odd fish in here, and basically you've got a good head of 40s, some nice 30s, and then a few backup fish coming through like the low 20s. But there's a good variety of fish, and they're all absolutely minters in themselves. So what do I like about the Syndicate? It's really well run. I like the way that you can only have 4 fish in this one lake at any one time, which is great because that means I think there's 8, 9 swims on here. So basically it gives you a chance to be able to move about and be able to guarantee that you're going to come down and you're going to get a spot. Again, what I like about this venue, it's secure, we don't get disturbed, your vans are safe, you haven't got to worry about obviously something's happening to your van while you're at the lake, and that's worth the joining fee just to do that, so that you've got somewhere secure where you've got nice fish, nice surroundings, it's lovely and quiet down here, and you can just sort of chill out, not have to worry about anything else apart from just trying to get them fish on the bank. It's quite a challenging lake. There's a few rules. There's no zig fishing and there's no surface baits to be used either. So it sort of cuts your choice down. You are basically fishing hard on the bottom. So you need to think about your rig choices and the areas where you need to fish. So that certainly makes a difference to it. But it keeps you thinking, and I don't think it's a bad thing. Like I say, zig fishing's okay, but you do get fish that get foul hooked accidentally. It's just part of life, and if you don't want that to happen to your fish, then obviously that's something you look at and think about, well, we won't allow that. So I can understand his reasons behind it. There is babies, and you've got to respect that and try and catch them on the bottom. Man's fishing. Absolutely buzzing with this one. 36 pound on the nose. Just had it mad sort of 10 minutes. I had this one and Fletcher's got one in the net. Could even be bigger. Like I say, we're going to get this one back in a minute and get Fletcher's out, and hopefully still got time for another one. Under 38, isn't it? Yeah, 37.14, yeah. Well, mate. Do you want to take the mat round and I'll carry it round, yeah? Well, absolutely buzzing. What a morning. 2 fish in 10 minutes. This one, 37.14. Absolutely buzzing. This is what makes it all worthwhile, isn't it?
Yeah.
This is why you like going fishing, isn't it?
Absolutely.
Amazing fish. It's a cracking venue. And we've still got time for another one. A couple of hours before we have to pack up. So it's just absolutely brilliant. This was on another spot we found last night, 10 foot of water. around like a little raised area. It had 14 foot of water around it and like a little hump, 10 foot, put a bait on that, and this morning it ripped off. Right, I'm going to run you through the rig we're using this week. Basically, it's a long length of tubing. We have to use tubing here, there's no leaders or anything like that, so we have to use a tubing over the line to protect the fish. And then I've got an inline lead, and then we've got one of our tail rubbers, quick release, and a quick release swivel. Makes it easier to change the hook links when we want to. And then we've got 25-pound lead free, great supple hook link that will go over anything and just sink down, and you don't have to put no putty on it. So let's say I know it's sunk down on the bottom. And then we've got a little 10mm, 12mm link pop up, size 6 curve shank, and that's got the little bait screw on there, so we can just screw a new bait on there. We ain't going to bother flossing it, just literally screw that in there. And like I say, it's a nice little tidy rig, and that's a Ronnie rig, and that's what's been doing the fish. So I prefer to use this rig at this lake. It's got a few rocks on the bottom, sandstone and rock, so we don't tend to use a nylon just in case we get cut off. So we like to say something that's tough, sinks, and like I say this lead free in 25-pound does the trick. And since we started using it, the takes have been really good. And like I say, at the moment I think we're on about 18 fish without a loss. So like I say, fingers crossed, we'll keep them coming. Yeah, since Fletcher started coming fishing with me, really enjoyed it. We talked about tactics before, and it's just nice where it was always myself, and it's obviously you run things over in your head. It's good to have someone else to talk to and understand, and I'll say it's great having him around. He's good company to have with me. Yeah, over the last few years, it's been great to see Fletcher sort of get the hang of everything now, and like I say, fish safety and obviously everything to do with fishing. He's quite competent now to actually do it all himself. And then, like I say, the final stage has been obviously to get the rig sort of tying and all that sort of stage of things as well. So he's really coming on leaps and bounds, and like I say, another couple of years he's going to be an awesome little angler, if not already. So am I happy after a few years he's got a bigger PB than me, in foreign PB than me? Not really, but like I say, I was happy for him to catch it, but he keeps reminding me now who's caught the biggest fish. So he's got bragging rights at the moment, so we'll have to try and change that somehow. So for me and Fletcher, what does the future hold? Hopefully lots more fishing together, lots more different venues. We'd like to have a few more foreign trips next year. Hopefully get amongst a few big ones. So that'll be a nice thing to do. Fancy another road trip. So that, like I said, we went to Bosnia last year, so hopefully go there again or somewhere around that area. So that'd be good. So crazy morning, just had a mad 15-minute spell. I managed to land a 36-pounder, and Fletcher's had a cracking 37-15. Nice fish, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah, so we're over the moon with that. There were 2 spots we found last night. We put them in slightly deeper water. One was off a corner of an island down to our left, and the other rod was down on the right on a little plateau sort of area that's sort of got 10 foot of water with 14 foot around it. So we're well happy with that, and managed to get the rods back out again. Just had some breakfast to celebrate, made everybody bacon sandwiches, and we've still got about an hour, 2 hours left, and hopefully we might still get another one, maybe, fingers crossed. Yeah, yeah, so really happy with the result. It's not an easy lake, and like I say, it was looking like it could possibly be a blank, wasn't it? There was no signs of fish really sort of getting their heads down and having a feed, and then luckily last night, just into dark, they started to move around in front of us and down to the sides. We saw fish, and it looked like they were feeding, and like I said, we've got some rods out, got the same sort of baited areas on them, and it produced the goods this morning.